I go to work today. Man! Stuff happened at work today. I don't know what all happened now. All I know is that, what I heard, someone was sick and that, one of the employees that only leaves early, something happened. I don't know exactly what happened. I only heard a little bit about it. I want to hear about it from someone else too. And like, they try to like close the store down or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, they try to close the store down. And so alerted the GM and the DM. So the DM ran out there with the GM trying to figure out what the fuck's going on because they're closing it down super early. So I guess they went in there and they're all like, what the fuck's going on? And then one of the employees there was doing rather fucking just stupid shit, like saying dumb shit, like instead of working it, he literally shut it down and told everyone to fucking leave because someone wasn't feeling good. And instead of like sitting there and just working, because he, like this person, cool person, just lazy, and has the anime brain, so acts like a kid, wants to be entertained more than work. So he was saying stupid stuff, and the DM was there. And the DM was just, I don't know exactly what he said, but I could say that he probably was just like, what the fuck are you saying, stupid shit like that? Like, you fucking, like, retarded, bro? Like, you don't tell customers that, that someone's sick inside this place and that, and, that's a fucking no-no. Like, what are you doing? So the fucking GM had to be there with the DM. They were actually working that, trying to get the line down and shit. And like, and I was just, and then they called, one of the guys called me at like 10 something and that, I was asleep. I passed the fuck out. I was so tired. It was so nice nap. So I woke up in that and I was sitting there calling back and that. I was like, okay, well, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. They told me a little bit about the story. Now, one of the guys that was actually there and that actually explained it in more detail than that. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And they said, well, someone just got fired because they were being stupid. They got into a fight with someone, or they were yelling and screaming and shit, being dumb. I'm like, okay, well, that's comical at a fucking place like this. You always hire a bunch of fucking crackheads. Like, the problem is, like, almost every place pays pretty fucking good nowadays. Like, you're not being paid fucking $7 anymore. Everyone's getting paid, Like, I get paid quite a bit of money. And I'm always fucking working. Like, I came in today for like a couple hours and that because they needed me. I made a little extra money. I made like 2 hours extra, just about. Which is all I wanted, I wanted to work a little bit more than that, but there was no point. I came in too late. Now, if I came in a little bit earlier than that, it'd be a different story now, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was thinking about walking up there and calling up there like 9, man, just have them fucking. But if I would have heard that shit now, then I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, you people are going crazy. That just fucking work. Like, what are you doing? Just work until someone gets there. Oh, I don't want to. Then stop coming to work then. I can see why. This is the thing. When people don't want to do something, there's quite a few things, reason why they don't do that something. Especially when they're in a fucking hurry. If people are always in a hurry to leave, that means that something's on their mind that's more exciting than what they're doing. and they're not taking responsibility over the actions they're taking.
I need this on the Snapchats.
And like, and then you start putting puzzle pieces together, and you start figuring out why, and it gets very interesting, really fucking fast. Number one, one of the employees there is a man, was always leaving early with a woman. Okay? If anyone that has a brain instantly fucking knows, and it's not a woman that's with them, with you know, that they're with, like relationship-wise, it's another one. And you put like two to two together, and you're like, why are you leaving all the time on these days with this person early, and then just to say your woman's working? Everyone's gonna be like, you know what's going on there? That's quite fucking obvious. Someone's getting fucked. And it's all like, oh, I trust this person. And the person believes that she is a man, but still has a vagina. Okay? I don't care about that. It's just knowing that, well, if you're a woman that believes you're a man because of the culture is retarded, and you're just formulating retarded things too, and guess what? You're lying. So what else do? You lie some more. So you make up shit to categorize your fucking stupidity. And then people start to notice it, and they start speaking out. Because it's pretty fucking obvious. Because I remember one time this person said something to me, and I just taking my sweet ass time, get on the line. Because, you know, this person's supposed to work till a certain time. This person works their time, so I start putting two together. You always seem to leave with this wannabe man that is a fucking woman. And you're sitting there, you do it all the time, and you make up excuses why to leave. Okay, well, as soon as you make up excuses, guess what happens? People start putting two and two together, and what happens? People start thinking, okay, you're probably fucking this person. It's pretty obvious. It's always something sexual, because you want to get your rocks off, then you're like, man, we gotta leave. Like, I'm leaving right at 9 when she leaves. Or, no, he leaves. They always talk about it to he. No, dude. You ain't got cock and balls yet. You can be a tomboy and that, and all that fucking bullshit, that's fine. But, like, as soon as you go through the actual surgery and that, you can't just call yourself something that you're not. That's how I think of it. And people can get mad all the fuck they want. I really don't care, because psychologically, you're literally making yourself fucking stupid and really fucking retarded. Because you're hurting your own self by doing that shit. I suppose this could have scientific value. Man, that bitch is real fucking close. Damn. That's it. Isn't plasma intriguing? That was supposed to hurt. Do I look armored? Can't get wrecked, bitch. Boink. Get wrecked, bitch. But it's just like, you start putting two and two together now. The thing is, you're hurting someone that's actually a good person, and they're being lied to so much. I'm not 100% sure if this is the honest truth, but something's going on that's obviously happening. And whatever it is, it's normally a betrayal of one to another of trust. That's why I don't believe people when they say, like, I'm a real boy. No, you're not. You're a woman. Because you're lying to yourself, but you still get urges of a woman. If you get sexual urges, you're going to have dong in you. So you can lie all you want to people on that, and you look fucking stupid doing it. Because it's obviously you're doing something that you're not supposed to be fucking doing. Hence the reason why people are saying stuff. Because it's fucking obvious. And people want to believe they trust people. Sorry, I don't trust no one that thinks that they're the opposite gender when they're not. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you literally are the most untrustworthy person ever. If you're gay, you're gay. Gay is a sexuality. But when you think that you're another gender and you're not, you're fucking lying to yourself, which means you're just a fucking liar. People are so brainwashed by society that they have no idea what the fuck they're doing. You know, this is why we have these problems in life. Everyone changes so fast in society, and they want everyone to believe their bullshit. And it's like, you guys are just talking. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. That, like, I've been through some shit in my life. Of course I have. That's how I fucking know. And this gun I'm using is amazing. I can tell a lot.
Oh, thank you, me.
I don't know if I want to go the bigger clip size or not.
Stop me. I double dare you. Man down.
Shut it up. God, they're getting up on me.
I'm burning. I will make sure the next wave is more challenging.
Reload.
Gotcha. I need this on
People
the
always fall
Snapchat.
behind you. Yeah, that's why it's good to turn around like a moon. And you got pelt your gun. You have to pelt your gun. I don't know how 3's gonna be in that. But I'm sure it's gonna be quite the same. Yeah, pelt your gun. But yeah, like there's something going on with people, man. You know where we're at. Now there's always some bullshit. Man. It's sad though. It's just like there's some really cool ass people out there, man. I'm just sitting like thinking to myself, what the fuck is wrong with people? Can these people just be fucking cool? I think I'm gonna go with this. Like 45. I'll lose it.
Wave 7.
100% will bring me up to, I think, 60.
It's unclosed. Bang. Green. Flashback. Nice one. Oh,
But
thank
yeah,
you,
it's just
me.
really sad seeing that people that you think that you can trust, and you end up not trusting at all.
Hurry up and talk.
You know how much of a nerve-wracking that is?
I'm making the best
You know how much that
ever.
fucking hurts? That you're sitting there like, I can't even fucking trust people because they're fucking stupid. Like,
Nice, huh?
welcome to the real world. People really don't give a fuck.
Let us return to the blood and violence.
They really don't. I'm going back to
There was not much left of that.
the next thing.
Such a waste.
It is
Where
fucking
is a
sad though.
bikini when you need one?
That you live your life and then you just find out people just betray you. It's fucking weird. And then you're just like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, yeah, that's how people are. People betray very easily. They may not say that they don't. Oh yeah, I used to do it too. Oh yeah, I'm a great person, man. I'm a good guy in that. And like, it's just words don't mean shit. Men been lied to their whole entire life to be a Pacific way.
The anticipation is mounting. Just 10 more seconds until
And women been lied to too their whole entire life to be a Pacific way. When everybody's being lied to about certain things, and then as their lives get to that point, they're like, what the fuck's going on here? I'm like, exactly my fucking point. What is going on here? You've been fooled. I wish I could go out there. That looks pretty cool. You've been fooled. Motherfuckers die.
Clean up the Red will see they are properly recycled.
That's better. How? I'm thinking.
Active. Use your dash to buy a few more seconds of life.
But honestly, that's how life really is. When you actually truly know your fucking friends, that's when your life starts to fucking change dramatically. That's why I don't have a lot of friends.
That's good.
I mean, I have people around me I can call friends, yes, but I don't hang out with them. We just see each other because we live close together. Oh, yeah.
Do I look like a bank to you? I do
Man,
not
give
give
up my
loans.
pistol.
You do not have the dash to afford that.
This little thing's good. Get 85% more damage on this
10
bitch.
seconds.
Someone will pay for this.
I love the way it looks. I love these little guns like this.
The area must remain secure, Bugs.
9mm. They're fucking so nice. I just like the look. I probably get jumped right here.
Look out! Sniper in the house. Worst song ever.
No sense penetrated the perimeter. I am surprised and a bit upset.
No shit. Big guys.
It's revolting.
That's why people don't like pot smoking so much. Pot smoking literally ruins your life. You try to say it doesn't. It literally does. You literally walk in the life not knowing half the shit you're doing is bad for you. You're just like, it's not bad. That's why you're doing the things you're doing, you fucking moron, because it's fucking bad for you, you dumb fuck. You're like fucking retarded.
Far underperforming my projections.
Look at what weed does to you, and look how much if you smoke anything or take too many pills that it coats your brain with so much shit. Your brain doesn't want to heal itself. You really become fucking a stoner. That's what a stoner fucking is. Like, you petrify your own fucking brain. And that literally fucking slowly damages your nervous system. Which causes you to not be able to, like, do things as fast. Because when it wasn't legal, people would literally only do it in their houses and that. Now people are doing it outside their houses and that. They're constantly bringing everything in. They're bringing their video games in, they bring their phones in, you know, they play on their phones and that, they do all their stuff and that. Everything's right in front of you. You know, all your excitement literally happens immediately. You don't have to suffer, you don't have to fucking, you know... You coming in, bitch? This way? These guys actually do learn a lot. Oh my god, it's your normal pistol doesn't make surprisingly does really fucking good.
I'm low on ammo.
Yeah. I think SWAT has better. I think SWAT has 100% bad, 100% bash.
I'm sweating like a handsome pig here.
But yeah, it's just how life is with certain things that, and like, when you see it over and over and over again, you start to put two and two together, and now you're all like, what the fuck is going on with people? It's like, it's ridiculous. You know, because I'll be sitting there, like, seeing how life plays out and that over and over again. I see the same shit. I see betrayal so much that I see people not telling the fucking truth. I'm seeing, you know, things and that are like, what the fuck is wrong with people now? Why are people so fucking stupid? And they're wrong. There's a reason why people are fucking stupid. It's not saying it's bad to be dumb, it's just when you're doing too much stuff that's pretty fucking obviously fucking retarded, like it's just unknown to do it, you're like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Found a weapon. Oh, fuck it. Oh, shit.
Hurry up and die.
Wow, that was stupid. correct, bro.
Bring the house.
Okay, that worked out pretty good.
Oh, thank you, me.
But yeah, it's like you start looking at things from all these different perspectives, and then you're like, damn, dude. Like you start using your brain in life, and then you start seeing it's like, do people really lie that much? Fuck yeah, they do. People lie a lot. They'll literally tell you something that doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. And they'll fucking lie right to your fucking damn face. That's what people do that are immature. Like confident, mature people be upfront and be blunt as fuck. Like literally, I'll tell you a cock size that is actually the cock size that I have, and don't care because it doesn't matter to me. It's being truthful and upfront, not saying something like, "Oh, my cock's 12 inches long." Shut the fuck up. I promise you, bro. It's like, whoop it out, let's see it. Get hard right now. Oh no, man, that's gay. And then shut the fuck up. If you don't have the confidence to whoop it out because you think of something stupid like that, you're a fucking moron. This is how I fucking die. Like little kids do that shit. But full grown adults and that, like, come on, guys. Fucking for real. Like, really? You're that fucking stupid? Come on, man.
Got ammo here.
Grow up.
Bang. Get fucked, bro. I'm not even using my actual gun. My pistols are too strong. That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, that like, I hate seeing betrayals between people now that they think that they're not lying, but they are. And like, when people lie, they always give you the stupidest fucking look, because they know that they're fucking lying. And they'll be like, huh? I didn't know. You didn't know you were doing that, bro? No. 2 plus 2 is 5? That's really how they act. Like, you're fucking... like, ignorantly fucking stupid. Like, go fucking jump off a bridge type of thing. Like, really? Is that how we want to do this? How you want to play this fucking game? I lie a lot, but I say I don't fucking lie a lot, but I end up lying a lot? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You like my AK-12? Get her!
Come on, bitch, you ain't that close to the fuck out of your bed. Fuck off.
Cause I've seen this shit so many times before now, how people, like, I did it myself a little bit when I was younger and that, like, really young. I would lie, and then as long as people believed me, I would always feel safe. And then when I found out that I was lying, that people would say, "Why are you lying?"
Sweating
Like,
like a
huh?
handsome pig here.
Big eyes. What do you mean? I'm not lying. I'll tell you the truth. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy stated it. And it's just like, this person said something. This person, yeah. People are always going to agree with you. Because that's how people are. Okay? People always will agree with people. No matter fucking what. It doesn't matter. You can lie right to someone's fucking face. And though, as long as they have a sense of belief, they're gonna believe you. They're like, oh, I don't think they're a bad person, Matt. They probably are telling the truth. Probably are.
Wave 14.
Like, probably not.
Easy. I'm a natural. Someone call a cleaner.
I don't believe people were shit.
Watch out.
Why? Because when people lie about stupid shit, like, say, like, they're fucking... like, they say obvious lies, like, they lie about their fucking gender and shit. That's the biggest thing I talk about. That, like, it's just, like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, you're not gonna say that you're fucking gay when you're not gay, you know? When you, like, people make up so much fucking shit, and they're so delusional nowadays, and they want to sit there and be like, oh, well, that's just how it is, that they are who they are, that, yeah, it's called, you're fucking retarded.
Cleanups are made. Friend will see they are properly recycled.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, the whole gay thing was fucking obvious.
Stop me. I don't.
Also speak weapons.
Like,
Are you
gay is
compensated?
sexuality. Doing the whole transgender thing is not sexuality. That's literally a farce. You're doing it for fucking attention because you can't get the opposite sex to be with you. Or you get put into a brainwash situation, you think you're in love with someone. Like a gay person dating a woman because that gay guy cannot get a man to be with them because of their circumstances. Like, they're overweight, they're not that attractive looking, and so they pick these poor innocent women, they manipulate them with all these fucking emotions, and the woman will literally change for them because of how fucking, how stupid or ignorant they are.
Until the real
Yes,
experiment begins.
it happens. Yes, it happens a lot. And these young ladies, and they go through this thing. It's okay to think that I'm a boy. Really? A tomboy, fine. No one can disagree with a tomboy because they're always there.
Where's everything gone? I can't see. And stay there.
Like, duh.
And I.
Like, everyone can agree with that. But, like... when you're fucking sitting there...
Easy.
Shit. Gotta run, motherfucker. All these fucking guys, dude. So stupid. There's so many of them.
Damn, where's everything gone?
That was dumb. I hate the cool dudes.
Yeah, look out.
crapped out so many little dudes in that, it's literally killing them. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna die or not. That's to make sure myself heal now. These fucking traps going.
I'm a natural.
They're gonna go for it. Oh my god, motherfucker there. Okay. Ooh, my god. There's like 10 of them sitting there. They a lot of experience. Well, can't level up.
That's
So
good.
but yeah. But the whole point of what I'm trying to say is people always try to hate on people just because they're learning out why they do specific things. Like I said before, you're a liar, you're just a liar. You lie a lot, you're gonna keep on lying. It doesn't matter what anybody says, you're gonna keep on lying and keep on lying, keep on lying. You're not staying true to yourself. You're literally gonna produce a personality that literally is not gonna be part of the real world. Because you are who you are. Okay? When people get changed and they like brainwash themselves to certain, what I mean by brainwashing is you learn something and you think it's right when it's wrong, and you want to believe that's right because the culture itself, like Jesus always said, the basic of all things people forgot. The basics of what God gave us ruling over, we have forgot the basic rules. So in that case, we made up our own man-made rules, which is culture. God's word never changes. The creation never changes. Nature never changes. Why does all this stuff seem to not change, but we change? Because we have free will. Like people say, oh, there's gay animals that. No, there's not. No, there's not. The only reason why anything remotely comes down to that, and why there's only small portions of it, because if there's more than, say, you know, there's 1% of the population that's born gay, but you're not born anything, because you don't have hormones in you to do anything. You got, if you're a boy, you got a penis. If you're a girl, you got a vagina. You're not born gay. You're brought up in a gay way. Your brain goes into that way. It's like, okay, listen to this. Prime example. I went down that road, it wasn't for me. I tried it, and I didn't like it. Okay? But maybe because the person that I was with wasn't the best person. Okay. If I was with someone else better than that, I would have been different. But deep inside, I was hating myself. So, you know, if I say like, okay, back then people were like, I prefer women over guys all the time, and they would say, well, I'm 100% straight. Straight is not a word we should use. You're just, your hormones dictate reproduction. And if you look at someone, your eyes resemble your thoughts. So if I look at a girl and that, I'm just like, man, she's got great ass on her and that. It's going to be a lot different if I looked at a dude. Inside my mind, I'm just like, I like the female body better. Because female body's more attractive. They have less hair, they have more fat on them, they have fatter butts, they, you know, they have more things that, you know, any man would actually like. But if you look at the gay guy perspective, they look at dudes like women look at dudes. Like big, bulky fucking men and that strong ass fucking dudes and that, you know? And then you get the really bad gay guys are just like not skinny, they're ugly, or just whatever the fuck it is. They don't look attractive. They can't get anyone. But they still have an emotions that they want someone. And they try, and they push against the system and that. They push against the normalcy of life. And then that's when they so-called hit their friends. They hit their virgin girlfriends that they have throughout high school and that with a bunch of tricks. Because they're all like, hey, you know, that person controls them. Literally brainwashes them and controls them. And I'm not saying this, you know, it's like, oh, it's imagination shit. No, they literally brainwash them and control them. They live a lie. And when I see it personally, it instantly slaps me in the face. Like, you're just a full-fledged lying, manipulative person, and you're literally manipulating another person in that with a bunch of magic words and shit and giving them the false sense of being someone that they're not. And then people agree with it. It's like, dude, you literally are the foundation of manipulation. How many gay dudes, personally, with me, on my channel that said, don't date women, date guys, guys are better. That's a form of manipulation. See how it works? You think gay guys don't do that with women? No, it's okay. You can become a boy. Not fucked up that is. Not saying all gay guys do that. Some of them keep it to a certain extent, but the ones that do, what the fuck, bro? You're making that person miserable because you know the truth and you're guilty over it. See, that's why the truth matters. The truth always matters. Who you really are, stay true to who you are. Okay? And don't go down the road and saying, oh, you know, religion changes people and that. People that follow the word of God are not in a fucking religion. Religion does not matter. Religion is a man-made fixation on the word of God. Word of God is word of God. Religion is religion. There's Lutherans, Catholics, Protestants, all these fucking different religions that they all follow the book, but they all want to use it in their own specific ways. They always say, you know what the truth is? You're all sinners and you're all corrupted. Because that is free will. Free will is the reason why you are a sinner. But with sinning, you can have love. Love is the disciplinary to believe. So if you believe in your marriage and you believe in your husband or you believe in your children or you believe in your boyfriend that or your family that, you build up love. That love stays strong. I'm watching Fairy Tale and that. They always say, this is what's amazing about these animations. They're very headstrong on friendship. They say, I believe in you, Natsu. I believe in you, Gray. I believe in you. They say that all the time. Because that's the emphasis of love. You're literally giving them love because you have faith in them. So if you have faith in God, you're giving God love. God loves it when you give him love. Because he's always giving you love, and you just mistakenly think that's not happening. I said, why do good things always happen to bad people? When people start thinking about that, really think about that. Why do good things happen to bad people? Because that's love from God. You never live a whole entire life of bad. You can't, because God exists. Okay? God comes down as Jesus, gives us the word and says, I love all my children. All of my children all over the world. I love all my children. It doesn't matter if you believe in him or not. The funny thing is, God believes in you more than you believe in him. That's the reason why he sacrificed himself. So I read a new thing in that, and I did not know this. I'm actually going to look it up in the Bible now. Hold on. I gotta remember where it's at. It was with Abraham. Abraham was a big source of Genesis. Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm gonna look this up. So, this big ass Bible. I got this shit for like $8. Look how thick this fucker is. Okay, beautiful Bible though. So we're gonna go back to. Okay, they got the numbers. This is where it gets really cool now, because I just found this out in that, I can't remember where it was in that, let's see, I think it might have been chapter, the Old Testament. People say that King James doesn't have all the stuff in it. There's actually other Bibles that do, I guess, but like, okay, so I think it was chapter 5. Okay, it talks about all the people living so many years and all that shit and that. Descendants of Adam. Noah entered the ark. Wickedness of mankind. Where is it? I have to look it up. It was. I have to look it up. I don't know what to look up. Oh, go fuck yourself. What chapter in the Holy Bible is Abraham in? Okay, Book of Genesis 12 through 25. Okay, let's see. 12. The calling of Abraham. Okay. Okay, very interesting. No, it was something to do with it was talking about Jesus, but didn't say it in a way of like you notice it. Basically, it was saying like, oh, sacrifice these human, not human, sacrifice these animal parts and put them in a line, then walk the line, something like that. I have to find it. Let's talk about the creed. Lost promise, Lord's promise to Adam. I think this is what. It was born into Adam the vision of seeing after another shield. And so we'll go seeing I'm going tireless and okay, I gotta be able to find it. Can't remember where it's at. Oh, the covenant. Here it is. As for me to behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called. Well, it wasn't Adam, it was Ambron or Ambron. Let's see. Abraham, my bad, Abraham. Fellow many nations, see fruit, I will make the nation thee. Kings shall come from thee, and there was the covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee in their generation. Covenant to be a God unto thee, and thy seed before thee. and I will give unto thee and thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for the everlasting. And I will be their God. And God said unto Abraham, thou shalt keep the covenant, therefore thy seed, generation. This is my covenant, which yet shall keep between me and you, and thee seed after thee. Every man child among you shall be, circumcised, and he also says of the flesh of the foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant, me and you. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man child in your generation. He that is born in the house or brought into with money of any stranger, which is not of thy seed, he that is born in thy house, and that brought thy money in that. Oh my god, fucking I know this book's heavy as fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to find. I can't remember where it's at. I don't know if it's at the end of it or something like that. I can't remember where it was. It's. I'm gonna look it up really quick. It's something really cool in that. I saw a short of it and like Holy Bible, Abraham's Covenant. There's the blessing seed. Well, I gotta go on my YouTube. God's covenant with Abraham.
You won't believe how God participated in an ancient custom discovered by archaeology. In Genesis 15, God makes a covenant with Abraham, and archaeology shows that in ancient times, this is exactly how they did contracts. So Abraham slaughters a bunch of animals and makes an aisle through them, and supposedly the lesser being, Abraham, would walk through, reciting the terms, meaning, if I break this contract, may I become like these slain animals. But in Genesis 15, something crazy happens.
There it comes.
Instead of Abraham, God appears as a fire, and God walked through the pieces. This never happens. God was saying, if you break the covenant, I will be slain. This is crazy because that's exactly what happened at the cross. We broke the covenant with God, but God was slain on the cross to make a new covenant. If you know this new covenant,
That's chapter 15. See how amazing it is? People say, oh, God's all hateful. That literally God killed himself in flesh to resemble love for us, and we're stupid enough to sit there and keep on fucking doing dumb shit. Like this is the reason why like this stuff matters so much. Where is that? 15. Okay. Well, that's what I'm finding where it's at. There it is. It says when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abraham, and an horror of great darkness fell upon him. And he said unto Abraham, know not by surely that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And it comes to pass that when the sun went down, it was dark. Behold, a smoking furnace of burning lamps that passed between those pieces. Same day the Lord made a covenant with us, saying, unto thee seed I give in the land, the river Egyptian. So basically, right here, it says, a flaming lamps. It says a furnace and a flaming lamp, burning lamp that passed between the pieces when he was asleep. So basically, it's dictating that God sacrificed himself for all humanity, and we're so ignorant as human beings, don't have faith in something that's literally been having faith in for thousands of years, and we sit there and we still hate each other. We still hate one another, and this is why I tell people now, like, look at the promise of rebirthing, reunion, relearning, becoming new.
Last chance for guns and ammo, piggies.
And you see how
Got a weapon here.
people despise each other so much. And you're like, why do you despise
With
people?
16.
Oh, because this person's mean to me. Then be nice to them.
One of those moody flesh powers. Something kicked it off. Oh shit! Gotcha! Right on.
You know, that's just amazing that God
Strike, everybody!
sacrifices for us humans because of love. And people can't sacrifice a simple fucking workplace to work in a place to honor thyself with. This is why belief in God is so strong. Men that don't believe in God become worthless and reckless.
Yes, yes, you are almost done with this bag.
They become ignorant and lack of knowledge. They become stupid and lazy. Same thing with women. It's like you'll never see like a fat Jesus lover. Not really.
I found ammo.
Because you have so much faith that you actually honor thy body that's been given to you. But when you see some people in that, they live the opposite life. They're fat, they're disgusting, they don't work out, they don't do shit. It's not to say that you can't be loved, guys.
Who needs well-lit combat areas anyway?
Not at all. It's to say that you can try harder and you can push yourself to a better extension of yourself.
Don't like that, do you?
You don't want to live life constantly thinking about things that don't make sense. Like people literally do that all the damn time. They're like constantly pondering about something. It's like, just go down to the basic rules of life. The basic rules of life is survival. Survive. That's it. Survive. So when you get the basic rule down of survival, you're like, okay, I need to survive. How do I survive? Make money. Okay. Make money now. How do I make money now? Get a lot of stamina. So I have to exercise and get my cardiovascular up and be able to move more, be able to keep myself able. Have a challenge.
Found a weapon. Nailed him.
Like me, I work in that. I like kind of challenges. I like being able to move fast enough.
I'm making the best mess ever. Easy.
Cleanups are remain. Red Red will see they are properly recycled.
One of those moody flesh pounds. Nailed him. I'm a natural.
Oh, I got me. Whoops. That was a good run. Yeah, get my fan back on. Better now. I gotta turn this better. Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow 8 to 4. I gotta see if my man was gonna come in. Well, the thing is, like, one of the things I heard, you know, about what happened at work and that. So something happened at work and that, and now there's going to be a slight change in certain things. I can't say it's going to be a bad thing, but like obviously, you know, it could be. Oh, I need to get up and move. Oh, alright, let me get some protein. Oh. But there's just like it's just silly things. I hate to be upfront with the things I talk about that. Like I talk about the whole transgender thing and that, and when people lie about what gender they are and that, you're literally lying. You're literally manipulating yourself to believe in something that's not actually true. And like you know that you're lying. Like when I have a woman literally go into the fucking man's bathroom and they don't have cock and balls, and I don't care, but I'll go in there and be taking a piss in that, and I'll literally see them through the fucking like crack in the fucking door, because most times they have little cracks and you kind of see who's in there a little bit. And like a mature person would be like, okay, I really don't care. I've seen, you know, girls before. But an immature person now would be like, why is there a woman sitting in the fucking bathroom? Rules for thee, not for me. That is the main problem. That I said, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Like a gay guy is gonna go into the man's bathroom. He's gay, but he's still a man. A woman, you're gay, you're still gonna go into the woman's bathroom. Okay? You're attracted to the same fucking sex, but you still go into the woman's bathroom, right? So why in the fuck all of a sudden transgender people that can just switch sides immediately and say it's like me saying I'm a woman. What? I don't know, I got cock and balls, man, I'm not a woman that. And then someone kept preaching that shit to me. Yeah, Satanism is kind of a really huge thing in that. And the honest truth is, yeah, that's where it comes from. You delude yourself to believing in something that's not fucking true. So what I'm trying to say is, if gay people go into the same sexual fucking bathrooms that they're attracted to, but transgender people do not, that sounds like a fucking problem now, don't you think? And more people, like that one guy, he was a known fucking pedophile, got arrested, and now he's doing fucking time because he gets caught in young girls' bathrooms, sitting there, looking like a woman, full-on cock and balls hanging out, basically. And they finally arrested his ass, because they're finally like, yeah, this shit's fucking stupid, bro. We gotta take control of this crap. It's just a bunch of fucking pedophiles that do this shit. I'm not saying that the younger generation's like that, but there's people out there that literally act like that. They're fucked up in the head for a reason. Yes, it could be because they're tormented when they're younger than that. Yes, the side effects of being tormented when you're younger than that is a huge thing. And yes, it does fuck with you in that. Yes, I do agree with it. You know, that's why people turn into that way. They become serial killers. They become mentally fucked up. But people back then went against it. What the fuck is the difference now? People accept it more often. Oh, it's okay. If you're a woman now, you're a boy. I'm a real boy. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna reach between your pants and between your legs and that, but you ain't got nothing down there. What do you mean? If this was the 80s and 70s and shit, even the 90s, that people look at you like you're fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck, bro? What? Like, woman? You're a fucking woman. Yeah, I'm not. My friends think I'm a man. That's where you get to the point you're kind of fucked up in the head. People back then used to be like, you're just fucked up in the head. But nowadays, they don't think that shit. They honestly don't think that. They're like, it's okay. It's okay to be fucked up in the head. It's okay to be this way. You're not even born that way. You're created that way. You're not born with retardism. Them people are fucking cool as fuck. Why? Because they act like children and they're fun to be with. Yeah, they got a lot of emotions and shit. Yeah, I get it, but like when you're normally like born, you have a normal brain, like signals and shit. You have a normal like body and all that stuff in that. With a little bit of issues in that, because most people have little issues. Your brain absorbs knowledge. So if you're a kid, and they did experiments with this shit, I'm sure they did. If you're a kid raised by a gay family, more than likely you're going to be gay. Wait a minute, why is that? If they adopted children, gay people, or they have a surrogate mother, that they're like, that one of them's going to Pound Town on or whatever, that, and they have a kid, the kid's not going to be born gay. And they do these things, and they have multiple kids, and they literally, and it's not to say that things happen, but some really messed up gay people that literally molest their children. People say, well, there's been like a whole bunch of fucking like articles on certain groups of people that were just fucking just very, very, they don't care about sexual morality at all or honor of it. They literally just say, I get myself off, I don't care because I'm gay. I'm past the laws. And this is what this happens with the transgender now. Transgenders are like, I'm beyond all law on that because I say that I'm a man but I'm a woman. If you don't agree with me, you're breaking the law. I said, motherfucker, listen to this shit, bitch. You ain't nothing that you think that you are, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says, because I don't give a fuck. You do what you want to do in that, but if you come in the man's bathroom and you touch my fucking pee-pee, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. You be plastered, because you want to do that whole bullshit thing. And of course, I'm just being stupid and being ghetto as fuck, because it's fun to do. But the honest truth is, I would immediately be like, hey, you're not doing this shit again. I'll tell everybody and anybody. So I don't give a fuck what you guys say in that. I do not want that person in the fucking bathroom again. Scream and shouting that, I do not give a fuck, because it's ignorant that I have to obey fucking rules for everybody else. But if I do something wrong, you immediately are going to be like, oh, well, you're going to get written up. That's why I'm happy to clarify today. One of the guys that literally has been abusing the rules and shit of where I work at, finally been fired, and everybody's been talking about it for years. He does whatever he wants to do because the person that this person's with, and they say this to me, they're telling me this shit. I'm sitting there like, I come in the place and so yeah, we don't do any favors here and that, even though, my girlfriend works here, and I put two together, and I'm like, who the fuck is your girlfriend? And I put two together, I'm like, you really? You like a fucking 2 on the Richter scale of good looks, bro. You ain't even average. I mean, she's at least attractive. You look like someone just crapped you out of a fucking bull's ass. Like, I'm just saying in general on that, like, really? So, okay, whatever. People date whoever they want to date. I was like, yeah. That's funny, that. Yeah, attractive dude like me that women never want to go for that because they don't have enough confidence to be with me. Yeah. I literally have women say I'm not good enough for you. I'm like, okay, whatever. Make up fucking shit, you're retarded. And then, finally, something happened. The person got disciplined. Discipline's good. It's good for the person to understand that you're not invincible. Okay? You can think all you want, but you're not invincible. Things do happen in that, and you're gonna be disciplined for it. And you got discipline. So now the whole entire course of where I'm working at now is going to be changed Because there's going to be a lot of people just fucking quitting that because they're all like, you did him wrong and that and all this bullshit. Or some people are just going to be like, yeah, he was just being stupid. And now I have to, work tomorrow on that. And I don't know what I'm going to say now because I'm already going to get told a bunch of stuff and that because I'm sure that the person that was there is going to tell me a bunch of stuff. And that honestly, I don't think that she is going to be 100% agreeable with what actually happened in that. I think she's going to be upfront with it and be like, yeah, it was fucking stupid and that. I told him not to do that stuff and that. I'm like, give pure honest opinion in that. It falls on you because you let it happen. And since, your man is a full-on fucking idiot and he did something really fucking stupid, what he should have done is he should have stayed there. He should have worked until someone got there. The biggest problem is that happened. For what I got told, I honestly don't care. He got fired and that. It doesn't affect me at all because I still have a job and I really don't care about all the bullshit that. But just to talk about something because it's fun. I hope this man that been fired at, I hope he learns and I hope he grows and I hope he becomes better. I hope he starts to understand you're being watched, God loves you, and you need to be disciplined. You got to keep pushing forward. No one honestly likes to see someone struggle. And I have to say this from the bottom of my heart, and that when I see people struggling that, it sucks because there's always a way out. But you have to dig deep and push as fucking hard as you can. I mean, push hard. Push all the lies out of you. Push all the condescending, stupid shit out of you and that. The culture out of you and that. And you go way down to the bare basics of living life. Surviving. That's fucking it. And when you survive as a man or woman that, you gotta have communication skills. You gotta learn how to have number skills. You gotta learn how to, exercise. You gotta learn how to nutrition yourself and that. Those 4 things and that will completely change and revolutionary your life once you can be able to get better with all those things. Better nutrition. You get healthier in that. You have more stamina in that. You can be able to work harder and not fucking be like, oh, I ache, my bones ache, my joints ache and that. Because you're skinnier, you're healthier, you have more stamina. Exercising that builds up strength. It'll actually cause you to get more stamina and you get stronger. And as you get stronger in that, you start to develop more ways of thinking better because you're healthier and your mind works on discipline. And your body and your mind adapt to their surroundings. That's why when we see really high-class people that have a lot of fucking money and shit, what do? They don't want to work at McDonald's and that. The people that work at McDonald's and that, sometimes they could be fucking millionaires. You don't know because they don't talk about it. Like I say, if I can make hundreds of thousands of dollars because I save up and I don't spend a lot of money in that, and I do my stocks that I already have in that, and they're doing well, you wouldn't even notice it because I don't have a car, I don't have any of that shit in that. I live a normal fucking life. And then when I talk about finances, that's like, yeah, a couple $100,000. And I'd be like, oh my god, how do you have that kind of money in that? You don't look like you have that kind of money. And I'd say, yeah. Rich people never look like they have money because they're fucking rich. That's why they have money. And they live a very small lifestyle because I don't need to show off in front of people. Because it's stupid. If I ever reach the goals, I'm not going to buy me a fucking, $100,000 car now so I can go, boom, boom, look at me, guys. It's all show off, egotistic shit. Fuck that shit. I go into the gym now because I'm building muscle like fucking crazy. I'm getting bigger and getting stronger. And I go into the gym now and I see guys I've been seeing for the last 3 months. And one of the guys I've seen, he comes up to me and he's just like, he looks at me because he's cool as fuck. He used to be an old Middle Eastern Marine. I think he was a Marine in American. I think when he came into America, he became a Marine. And he's talking about that. And he's all looking at me and that, like, bragging. He's like, you're getting bigger, bro. It's like, I can see the difference. He's like, when are you going to coach me? And I was just making a joke. And I was like, when do you want to start building muscle? And he smiled at me. We fist bumped. And we went on our fucking way. That's appreciation. Because he's an older man that appreciates things. And when he sees younger men, younger than him, for instance, I think he's probably like maybe in his early 40s, and he sees it and he's just like, wow, you see progress. And when people see progress, they see like, wow, they're disciplined and they're changing their life around. And that's what's happening. And I knew it was going to happen. I predicted 10 years ago that it was going to fucking happen. I just had to go through my trials that God wanted me to go through to become more stable-minded to do this shit. That's just how it is. And that's what I tell everybody else, that anyone can change. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in God's plan for you. Why does my damn phone keep fucking going off? There ain't no one texting me. Well, that's probably just... My charger sucks ass. I gotta get a new one. Ooh-wee! That was your smelly. But yeah, people don't want to wait. Like, by next year now, if I follow what I need to do in that, I'll be great. You know? And like, my ex, I promise you, if she ever sees me again, and I'm like 20 pounds lighter than that, and 10 pounds more muscle, just to say, which I know that's pretty much probably going to happen anyway. How much you want to bet she's going to jump on the bandwagon and be like, oh yeah, we can date again. You're super hot. Because this is what feminist women tend to do. Go back to feminist women. It's always fun to talk about feminist women. Because they're so interesting. Because they're so fucking horny. Like, all they want to do is have sex. It doesn't matter how old they get. They love the cock and balls. It's so funny in that. Like, they love the cock and balls. Like, I remember I said this before, I had an older lady in that. She was like in her fucking 60s. Big, huge boobies in that. Trying to sex me. Like, not even joking. She was trying to get me to bang her. And I'm just sitting there looking at her. I was flirting with her and that. It's like, oh, you're young. You're stupid. Yeah, women don't manipulate guys. Bitches, get the fuck out of here. I have so many older women try to manipulate me to fucking go home with them. It's not even funny. Like, you can't be that fucking stupid to think that's not true. Well, men manipulate women. No, men are just great at being men, and women just like men. Well, the younger women get manipulated by older men. No, those older men, them are the ones that you want to fuck, but you're not fertile enough to have kids with. So the younger women go for these older guys because they're super fertile and extremely fucking horny. And most times older guys, and they're probably 30s or even mid 30s, not like my age, they're fucking built like brick houses, and y'all bitches love brick house men. You like big, strong fucking men. But I'll pick your 110-pound ass up and plaster you on a fucking wall. Yeah, all y'all bitches like that shit. All of you like that shit. You go for looks 100%, personality doesn't matter. The only reason why people go for personality and that, because you're in a friendship with them and that, you say it's a relationship. It's a relationship, but you ain't fucking them. Because you're lonely. Oh my god. Loneliness is a lack of love for yourself. That's all loneliness is. If you love yourself, then you're never alone. I'm never alone. I literally did live in my parents' side fucking storage unit by the garage. This is literally my room. And they just fortified it and made it into an actual room because of my brother who lived down here. And guess what? I'm always alone. My parents are upstairs, pretty far away from me, sleeping there. But they're at least surrounding that. I got people around me anyway. I got like a group of 12 older ladies that I see every damn day that I talk to and that. You're never alone. You just keep thinking that because you don't have someone with you. And you don't love yourself. Every time I go into a place that I know very well, because I go into every time I go in the gym, that I always see people that I fucking know. Because I see them all the time. That's the hobby. If you sit inside your fucking damn house all day and day moping and that you don't get out and meet people, that's your fucking fault. Okay? Like, this is the problem is, I go out and I meet people. If I exercise in that, I meet people I like to exercise. When they see progress with me in that, they nod at me for notification of getting stronger. I have big fucking dudes in that, they're fucking rather strong fucking men. They're now initiating nods towards me because they're seeing that I'm getting bigger. And they nod at me. That's a huge fucking thing for men. That means I'm not the little boy anymore. I'm becoming a fucking man. I'm taking the oath of sacrifice. I'm sacrificing myself to get stronger, to be more disciplined, to show the world that I'm one of the men of the world now. Because I can lift heavy weights, because I'm disciplined enough to go through the pain of lifting. This is where the biggest thing is between women and men, and women always get this wrong. Men go through a whole lifetime of pain and torment. Women do not. They say, well, I go through birth. You can have 5 fucking kids. Okay, you go through the pain of 5 kids. It only gets easier after the first one. Okay? Men, they go through decades of pain. I'm always in pain. It's not even joint pain or stuff like that because I'm not a pussy and I know how to eat my fucking food right. I may have some issues in that. Like full-on muscle pain. Like my back, if I lean over too much in it and I don't have enough protein in me, my back gets caught on fire. My muscles literally will feel like they're on fire. And they fucking hurt. But I ignore it because I'm used to the pain. But all I have to say is with other people in that, it's like, listen, women have an easier life in that because they're meant to be easier. But they complain about their life being hard. I said, why is your life hard? Because you make it hard. Because you don't know how hard it is to be a man. You only know how easy it is to be a woman. I listen to a lot of women in that, and all the time on TikTok that they're all around my age that they freak the fuck out because they can't get a man. I said, well, men want to have kids and you're not fertile enough to have kids. That's why you're getting mad. You slept around so much with guys that just wanted to pork you and that because you weren't a wifely material. You weren't raised to be a wife. You were raised to be a fucking hoe. You're a whore. A wife takes care of the husband. Takes care of the boy. Girlfriend helps support and take care of the boyfriend. And vice versa. But you women choose a terrible man. And you blame it on the man. No, it's your fucking fault. You're the access to the fucking sex. You're the one that's fucking agreeing with being with these dudes. And they say, well, they manipulate me. No, you are the manipulator. You are the game. We have to play your fucking game to get with you. They say, oh, it's always about sex and that. There is more proof that women fuck more than men. Have you seen that one whore that got fucked by 1,000 dudes? That's fucking proof right there. I've been seeing a lot of these OnlyFans girls getting fucked by hundreds of dudes. Men can't do that. Okay? Like, if I fucked every single girl that I, like, got close to in that was attracted to me, I could have a body count about, I think, 30 or 40. But those girls, their body counts are, like, in the fucking hundreds. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? Like, it's just that crazy. I have younger women that have been fucked more times than women my age have. And they brag about it. Huh? I'm more superior because I got, my twat looks like a fucking, you know, roast beef sandwich mushed up together in that. I got floppers down there. And you're like, yeah, I'm more superior. That's disgusting. I say that with men too. That's disgusting. That is the thing that most women always say about men. Well, men do too. Actually, men do not do it too. Certain men do it. And I'm not saying all women do it. Certain women do it. It's just how it is. So we'll say like this. For the ones that do these things and that, you're fucking disgusting. See? I could have been a player. I could have been banging chicks left and right. Got a six-pack in that. Got, you know, got more bulked up than I am now on that. Which I don't know if I could because I do work really hard now. I don't think I need more bulk up. But I'd be skinnier now. Yeah. I can walk around with a nice little car and that and have a good job and that. Be sitting there banging bitches on the side and that. And, you know, doing all that stuff and that. That's not the lifestyle I chose, though. People say, well, why not? That's the best lifestyle. Because if I look at sex as being that important, then you lose sight of what life actually is. Your intimacy with someone else should be special with the one person alone. When you have so much intimate sex with the first 5 to 10 probably the first 5 dudes, it's really low. Probably the first 3 dudes. But if you fall in love with the first guy and you've been with them for 5 or 6 years and that, and you're having all that intimacy with, but then for some reason, because you get all these feminist women in your fucking head that saying, these red flags, and you break up with the man, and the man's devastated, like, why are you breaking up with me? Why don't feel that things are going good between you and us? Like, what do you mean? You haven't said nothing that you have done. Well, you know, listen, and the guy smarter than you, you're listening to a bunch of dumbass bitches online that are literally telling you how bad I am. And that's how you get relationships where you do that. Because it torments the woman. The woman gets confused as fuck. The guy would say, well, fuck it, I'm done. I'll find me someone that's not a fucking feminist retard. That happens. Like, bring back my ex and that. If I had a car and I was driving in that, and I was maintaining her bullshit, she would still be with me today. If I was having sex with her and that, that's all we were about, she would be with me today. As soon as my life started to get a little harder, and her life started to get a little harder than that, she rejected me and pushed me away and said, blah, 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 I lost interest in you. I said lost interest in a 2-month relationship? How the fuck? You were so close to me because we were working together. But as soon as we separated, I started to notice the difference of change. Yeah, you were sleeping with another fucking dude and you were lying to me about it. Well, that's fucking obvious. Because you stopped giving me sexual attention, which means you give it to someone else. And then you lied about it. You know? And the dude that you're trying to get with, I hope he knows it. Like, damn, bitch, you a fucking hoe. And he's gonna walk out on your ass. Like, why do guys want to date me? Because you betrayed every fucking dude that you're with. Because you never blame anything on yourself. You blame everything on everybody else. That's how it works, you know? And you wonder why life fucking sucks for you. Well, there you go. Well, I'm gonna get off and I'm watching Fairy Tale. Anyway, God bless and that. Hope you guys like my rambling bullshit and keep going, keep pushing forward and don't stop. God loves you. Bye.